Peace, it's me, Nettie, going live to talk to you today about what you can do for your self-care for this pandemic, so-called pandemic, because they don't got me. But I'm going to show you some things that you can use. Okay? Some things that you should have on hand regardless of whether it's a pandemic or not. But some things that can help you with fertility and that you should be practicing for self-care. So, hello. Hi to everybody joining the room, and thank you for coming by. So yesterday we talked about, using clay and the benefits that clay has and how it can help to draw the toxins out of your skin and lighten the load on your liver. So if you haven't checked that video out, make sure that you go ahead and do so now. Today, I'm going to be showing you another self-care tip, another fertility self-care tip that can help you out. And it's kind of like a bundle, what I'm doing here now, right? But I'm going to go ahead and show that to you as well. So, as you know, okay, woodpecker. Okay, so as you know, from my perspective, infertility are, I'm not even going to really use that word because I am avoiding using words that have been, what can I say, codified or that have been trademarked, i.e. manufactured, i.e. COVID. I'm avoiding using words like that. But from my standpoint, fertility issues, majority of them, the major ones, are inflammatory based. So that means that some of the things that you eat, some things that is entering your body is causing inflammation in your womb area, and that is this inflammation again. It's like swelling, redness, pain. It results in pain and a lot of these different things. So it can manifest itself as fibroids, it can manifest itself as PCOS, and it can manifest itself as endometriosis. So of course that's like a broad generalization that I'm making there, but a lot of times women that do experience infertility, they experience inflammation. So one of the things I'm going to show you today is good for inflammation. It's good for enhancing fertility. It's good for fibroids. May even be good for things like endometriosis and a lot of the other fertility issues. Again, endometriosis, fibroids, these are all words, right? But if we look at it from like, tumorous growths, abnormal cell development, we got to start thinking like that, because when you realize that a lot of the words are, again, they're patented, you have to really look at how do you patent something that is naturally occurring, right? So but that's like a whole nother dialogue. So today, let's just be clear, let's get to the point. I want to talk to you about essential oils, right? So I have some essential oils with me today, right? And of course, these cannot be patented either, although they are in bottles. They can be bottled. And essential oils are one of my first natural substance. I don't want to even say substance. Natural materials that I fell in love with. Because when my daughter was younger, she had eczema, and I was trying whatever I knew to try at the time, and essential oils are one of the things that really produced a lot of beneficial results. Right, so essential oils can also be beneficial for fertility, for the coronavirus, for a lot of different things. And again, I'm not a medical doctor. I am not trying to be or claiming to be. I don't want to be part of that mess, right? But I am a fertility coach, right? So I love to help you to enhance your fertility naturally with a lot of methods that are from nature that you can use. And a lot of the stuff you can even, again, harvest yourself, such as the clay. You can make essential oils yourself, okay? But let me talk to you about essential oils in general, because all essential oils are antiviral, okay? That's why I say it could be used for fertility and for the coronavirus pandemic. All essential oils are antiseptic, so any type of germs. Look, you might want to get you some of these instead of buying bundles of toilet paper, because that toilet paper is not going to do anything for you. Toilet paper is not disinfectant. After you use the toilet paper, you're going to need somewhere to put it, okay? And if it gets really, really bad, guess what? You're not going to be able to flush your toilet. So you're going to be stuck with a bunch of toilet paper that you can't do anything with, that is not going to benefit you in any type of way. So if you're really, really trying to get some stuff and you're still going out there, essential oils would be a much better option. Okay, so like I said, all essential oils are anti-septic, antiviral, antibacterial, right? So, and those are just some of the properties, some of the beneficial properties. Each essential oil goes on to have its own other unique properties that are separate from many of the other essential oils, right? So essential oils, again, the reason why they call them essential oils is because it's basically the essence of the plant, or, you know, they like to say the spirit of the plant, and basically the healing property of the plant. What makes the plant aromatic, what gives the plant the smell. If you are out in nature, you will notice that like a lot of plants don't have any smell. So if I pick this right here, it's not going to have a smell. I can already look at it and tell it's not going to have, now I got it in my nose, but it's not going to have a smell. But if I pick something else, let me see, what do we have? You know, you can, a lot of times you can look at the plants and you can kind of see, like this has a smell, but it's still kind of like a grassy smell. So it's not really, it wouldn't really be of value per se, right? But the smell that you get from the plants, that is the healing quality of the plant. It helps to protect the plant from other predators, from insects and animals just continuously eating it to no avail. It also helps to supply the plant with nutrients to all parts of the plant, whether you get the essential oil from a tree, or whether you get the essential oil again from berries and stems and all of that. So you can extract essential oils from various parts of the plant. So when you consume these as essential oils, or when you use them, they're basically very highly potent. They're highly potent materials or substances, highly potent condensed oils, right? So that means that you can't just go rubbing these all over your body. It can cause irritation if you use certain oils directly on the skin, or what they call neat. So you definitely want to dilute these, right? But what I'm going to talk to you today about is how you can use some of these without diluting them, and how you can maximize enhancing your fertility naturally by diluting some of them. So one that you can use is without diluting it is lavender. So you can't really see much about it, but just lavender. Okay, so lavender essential oil, most people know about lavender, but there's really two essential oils that you should all have, and that is lavender and tea tree. So you should all have lavender and tea tree in your house, regardless of whatever is going on. You can use this to replace a lot of different things, like that gel that our parents used to put on our cuts when we were younger. Essential oil, lavender is way more effective than a lot of that stuff. Lavender oil can actually help to heal burns. So if you get a burn, of course you don't want to, use this as a solution for a 3rd-degree burn. But if you're frying something and you get burnt, you can put some lavender on. Okay, and it will heal, and it will reduce the blemish or the darkened skin color that usually can appear after burns. I still have a burn that from when I was younger, and I never did that too. So if I wanted to, I could start massaging lavender onto my burn, which you can barely see. I can start massaging lavender, and it will slowly fade that away. Okay, because it is just good for that. So it can heal burns. It can do a lot of that. It's also very common and very relaxing. So if you're stressed out, if this pandemic scare what I like to call a hoax. If it's scaring you and if it's worrying you and if it has you concerned, you should put some essential oil into a diffuser. And if you don't have a diffuser, because everybody has bought all the diffusers and you don't want to go to Walmart and risk all of that, if you just put a few drops in some water that you have boiled, turn the stove off, take the lavender off the pot. Of course, you want to be extremely careful, especially if you have children and so forth. Put the pot in a safe space, or you can just pour some water out of the pot into like a teacup. Get my point. Put some drops of this in it, and as the steam rises, it will release the essential oil into your atmosphere, into the room. Again, you could also do something similar if you have like an induction burner and you want to use really low heat and just keep it going. You can do that. And so like this is, I'm just telling you this as emergency pandemic essential oil aromatherapy diffuser for fertility practice. Under normal circumstances, you're just going to use a diffuser, right? So you could do that to help to, again, that's also going to help to clarify the air of any germs, viruses, bacterias, right? And so you can also do the same thing with tea tree, basically the same exact thing. Tea tree, ooh, my phone likes to die right now. So yeah, so we're going to get to the next part. But tea tree you can pretty much use as essential oil. It's actually considered one of the most powerful essential oils of the bunch that you can also apply directly to your skin. So tea tree directly to your skin. Lavender essential oil you can apply directly to your skin. Make sure that you get real lavender and not the lavendin and any other type of fake essential oils. So lastly, I wanted to talk to you about incense, which is basically like another type of aromatherapy. But the one that I really want to point out and that I would really suggest that you can get if you have fertility issues is frankincense, because frankincense is really a good general fertility essential oil or material, and frankincense actually helps to regulate your menstrual period, and it helps to shrink fibroids, and it helps to shrink cysts. So if you have like PCOS, if you have tumorous growths, frankincense essential oil is known to help to shrink that and is very beneficial for that. And as well, I do have myrrh, but these are like two good things that you want to burn during a so-called pandemic, a so-called airborne viral disease. These things will help to clarify the air that you're breathing, that this thing is supposedly living in. Okay, so in another video, I'll maybe talk to you about why I do not subscribe to the whole pandemic threat and all of that. Right? So get you some essential oils. Start using these ancient practices to ward off germs, bacteria, and bad mind people. Okay. Right? So another thing you can do is you can put a drop of essential oil on like a clay pendant, and you could wear it, and it'll diffuse the essential oil on your body. So if you're going out in public and you don't want to be at risk or susceptible to so-called coronavirus, you could put some strong essential oils on here and walk out in that. And of course you could use it in your skincare as well. So before my phone dies, I am going to make sure to end this video and to upload it. Thank you, Maria Divinity. I hope to see you tomorrow when I show you part 3 of what you can use for your fertility during this time of pandemic, pandemonium, and pan-natanium. I'm making that completely up because it sounded like my name and I was just going to go on. But anyways, so check out the essential oils that I mentioned to you, frankincense, lavender, tea tree. Check out my first video and come back tomorrow for part 3. And if you want to, again, be a part of my VIP list for whenever I release something very special, make sure to subscribe to bit.ly/fertile2020. So it's bit.ly/fertile2020. You can go there, and if you want a free fertility guide for a free yoni steam guide for fertility, make sure that you check the links in my bios that's a really good tool that I made for you if you are trying to use yoni steaming to help enhance your fertility naturally and increase your chances of conception. So I am Natasha Winter, your natural fertility coach. I really hope you enjoyed all of this. Come back tomorrow. Bye.